Welcome to the first video in the 2-video series on the Elections Clause. Now, who controls how your congressional elections are run? Most Americans would say the federal government, or maybe the courts. But here is what Article 1, Section 4 of the Constitution actually says, word for word. Quote, the times, places, and manner of holding elections for senators and representatives shall be prescribed in each state by the legislature thereof. End quote. By the legislature thereof, meaning your state legislature, not Congress, not federal agencies, not federal courts, your state. The Elections Clause gives state legislators authority over Senate and House elections, empowering both Congress and state legislatures to regulate the times, places, and manner of holding elections for senators and representatives. The founders designed it this way deliberately. They believed that keeping election authority close to the people at the state level was the safest arrangement. States knew their own geography, their own populations, their own seasonal conditions. A one-size-fits-all federal election system imposed from Washington was exactly the kind of centralized control the founders were building away from. But they also built in a safety valve. Congress was given the authority to step in and override state election rules by law, but only if necessary. Hamilton argued in the Federalist No. 59 that every government ought to contain in itself the means of its own preservation, and that if states had exclusive power over federal elections, they could at any moment annihilate the Union by simply refusing to hold them. So the design was this: states run elections by default. Congress can override them if the states abuse that power or threaten the Union. Primary authority to the states, federal override as a last resort only. That balance, state authority first, federal authority second, runs through the entire Constitution, and it was very deliberately built into the way our elections are run. This is the Revere Report. Subscribe and share with someone who might enjoy this content.